time for Creative Craving. Lots of fun and lots of savings this evening on Creative Cravings. I can't guarantee that I'll be behaving, but it is time for Creative Craving. Yeah! There you go, new verse of the Creative Craving song there. Welcome along to Crafty TV. My name is Ben Moseby and it is a Wednesday evening. Thank you for joining in and tuning in, and hopefully you've been with us all day long. You've had the fun and frolics of Wake Up Call and also the brilliant launch day where we launched not one but two brand new items, and it may well be on this show that we bring you one of those items a little bit later on, because it was so super popular. So if you did miss out on launch day, we'll recap on one of the more popular items in just a bit. But on Creative Cravings this evening, we have got some fantastic collections. If you saw Wake Up Call a little bit earlier on, you'll have a bit of an idea what's coming up. But we've got layering stamps on the show for you. We've got the ever popular character front and back stamp and dies. They are super popular. We've got Chinoiserie on the show for you as well, saving over 35%. With it being Creative Cravings, we've got a brilliant hero tool deal for you. And I think for the first time ever on this show, we've rolled over our out of this world deal from last night on, what show was it last night? What was it? I'm losing the plot here. Anyway, we've rolled that over to bring that onto this show. We've got so many great ideas for you on the show too, and so many great bargains to grab. And we've got a fantastic guest as well. For those of you who were watching a little bit earlier on Wake Up Call, you know that a lovely lady by the name of Michelle from our prep team came in and shared some inspiration with us, shared some designs and craft with us, and we thought, you know what, she did so well, we'll get her back for the full 2 hours on Creative Craving. So I'm delighted to say that the lovely Michelle McCarthy is back with us. How are you, Michelle?
I'm very well, thank you.
How was the experience for you earlier on?
It was fabulous.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, and I'm a little less nervous now.
Yeah, I can tell, and we've been having a good chat before the show, and Michelle has got lots lined up for you. And just to give everyone a bit of a sneak peek as to what's coming up, what are we going to be looking at over the course of the next couple of hours?
Right, okay, so we have got the Chinoiserie collection.
Yes.
Beautiful emerald, jewelly kind of colours running through this collection.
Oh, that temple's amazing, isn't it?
I love this temple.
Yeah.
Love the card.
Lovely, so that's all in the Chinoiserie.
Yeah, and then we have the character stamp front and back.
Super cute.
Stamp and die sets. Yes.
Little shaker bookmark you've got there. Hey, that's the first shaker bookmark I've seen, actually.
And then lovely card with the lovely unicorn. Gorgeous. And then we have the layering stamp and dies.
Yeah.
The I can't remember what that one's called, but it's the unicorn, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Magical unicorn.
Magical unicorn, yes. And this was your favourite from earlier on, this, wasn't it?
The teacups.
Yeah.
It's very Mad Hatter-ish.
Yeah, it is,
I like
actually.
that one.
It is. And
So
it's like
what we've got coming up.
Yeah, it's like a Mad Hatter's tea party in here this evening as well. And just so you know, he's here because obviously initially he was booked to be on the show, and he came in, and I said, well, do you know what? I actually, Michelle's doing the show tonight, but I said, you can go home, you can knock off early if you want to, but he wants to stay. Craig's here. What are you doing here?
I just thought, do you know what? I thought I would give some moral support to Michelle. So I thought, yeah, I will be here. I will be having a look at your comments, but it's predominantly going to be Ben and Michelle. I'm just here, just in case when we're at Ben, if maybe Michelle needed, she needed a little bit of help with something or that, then I'm here for her, which she won't need because she was just absolutely amazing on Wake Up Call. So yeah, she's going to be doing the full 2 hours. So you might not see me again. You might do. We'll wait and see. But I am here. I am here reading your comments.
Just before we move on as well, just congratulations on the big news today as well.
Thank you.
On his Facebook, on his socials.
That 10,000 plus followers on my Facebook?
10,000 followers. Yeah, he's celebrating tonight. Well, how are you celebrating tonight? With a
cup of tea.
Yeah.
And
some fizzy sweets.
Some fizzy Haribos. I'm celebrating while watching this live in the studio, not at home.
live. Yeah, by the way, you can follow us all on our social media,
Craig
of
Laird
course.
CC.
Yeah, and if you want to help me, I'm 60 short of 3,000. I'm a bit behind him, but if you can get me up towards 3,000 before the end of the show, I've had a bet with him that I can get up to 3,000 followers before the end of the show. So if you can do that, if you haven't yet, Ben Moseby CC. Maybe you can share some of the. Thank you. There, it's just down here on Facebook. Not too worried about the Insta at the minute. And I do loads of fun stuff on there, loads of little behind the scenesy bits and live, and it's all really entertaining, so hopefully you can join in with that. Right, let us get cracking and let's have a look at the Chinoiserie collection. Now, producer Georgina is going to shout at me here because she said that's the first thing we're going to, so you might want to pop the boards up on the counter so you don't have to lean down and grab them during the show. But I didn't do that, of course, did I? So I've just had to lean down and grab them. 46 elements in total within this collection, and it is absolutely gorgeous. A little bit of everything as far as stamps, embossing folders and dies are concerned as well. Really lovely. Do you know what as well? Earlier on, if you took advantage of the deals that we had on launch day, you might be thinking to yourself, yes, I could actually be getting my aqua pens, my illustrators into these as well. These bird stamps are absolutely gorgeous. Also within this collection, you've got a beautiful peony wreath stamp and die set. And again, so super versatile. What I love about these particularly, again, is you've got the opportunity to stamp out these gorgeous images and then cut out your wreaths too. And do you know what, again, we talk about wreaths at just Christmas time, but no, you're going to be using these all year round as well. Beautiful frame dies in this collection as well, your Chinoiserie frame, great one pass wonders, really beautiful frame. If you want to be popping your pictures in there, just a simple sentiment in there, it's entirely up to you. Plenty of love for the Chinoiserie temple stamps as well. Just a really different collection, this, and I love the fact that you get those lanterns in there. You've got some beautiful florals, and you've even got some beautiful script and sentiments in there too. Next up, another stamp and die collection, which is your Oriental lantern stamp and die. And these are cute for the fact that you've got the stamps and the dies, but you can see that you've got those sort of split dies, so you've got the ability to cut these straight out if you want to. You can edge them, you don't have to use all parts of the die, you can use the left or the right, so it makes them even more versatile as far as the set is concerned. We're also going to give you the beautiful Chinoiserie embossing folder too. Really gorgeous florals on that one. And then finally, we have got your beautiful little sentiment toppers too. It's a smaller collection, of course, from the Chinoiserie, but what I like about this is that we've got some of the most popular items from the full collection within this bundle at £40 today, or $48.80 if you're shopping with us in the US and you're platinum. Everybody's saving $26.93 or $33.65, but another 20% comes off if you are a platinum member. We are live and interactive. If there's anything that you want to ask through the show, anything that you want to know or indeed share with us, do get in touch on Facebook and YouTube. But let us get started. What are you going to be working on from this collection, Michelle?
So I am going to be using the temple stamp. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, the artwork's amazing, isn't it?
It really is. So we will start off with this. So I'm not going to sniff it like Debbie to let you know what kind of stamp it is.
When was that again?
That was last week, wasn't it?
Wasn't it? Yeah.
A good sniff.
Yeah, I'd never known people to be stamp sniffers before. Paper sniffers, yes.
Not a stamp sniffer.
But she was the first ever stamp sniffer.
Yes, you are.
Bless her. Of course, you got to hang out with her for the day, didn't you?
I did. It was wonderful.
Yeah. Had you met Debbie a few times before then?
No.
Oh, so that was the first time you met her?
Yeah, it was. So this is alcohol proof because obviously I'm going to be colouring it in.
Yeah.
But yes, that was the first time I'd met her, and she is just as warm and cuddly in real life.
And crazy.
Yes, I'm crazy, yeah.
Yeah. I think we chatted about this earlier on, didn't we? And certainly something that you've found out for yourself is that everyone's a little bit bonkers here.
Just a little bit, but a little bit's good.
Yeah, absolutely right. That's worked beautifully, isn't it?
So just one stamping, I didn't need to go back in, it just stamps perfectly. So someone's Someone's been using the stick and spray, stick and stay.
Do you know what normally happens in that situation when you want to blame someone? I'll give you a tip for the top here. Just blame Craig.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or that's Debbie Fisher that does that. That is Debbie Fisher that does that. Uses the spray instead of the magnets. I just cleaned that last week after Debbie had done that again.
What, and she's not bothered to clean it up?
No.
You should have a word. You got some time now, send her a little message and go, oi, I know you're on holiday, but...
Michelle said, can you stop using the stick and spray on the platform?
Yeah, absolutely right. So we've got our image stamped out.
Right, so the image stamped out. So I am using my illustrators. I've got the True Blue 4, 7 and 9. So I'm going to go in with the lightest.
Yeah.
And I'm going to preserve my highlight in the middle.
Leanne was mentioning that again during launch day.
Yeah.
I did mention that you quoted her a few times earlier this morning.
But the thing is that I quote her because I do follow what she says. She knows what she's talking about.
Oh, absolutely right. Yeah, we had a very educational show a little bit earlier on launch day. I feel like I learnt a lot. Certainly, I think you guys did as well. But she's definitely the oracle, isn't she, when it comes to colouring? She
absolutely is. So I'm colouring it as if the sun's on it, so it's going to be darker to the outsides. So I'm going to use the darkest one on the outsides.
And for people who missed it earlier on as well, you were saying that you're obviously a crafty. You love your crafting, but colouring is something which you're still kind of like going along your journey on, isn't it?
Yes, I'm definitely a not too bad novice. I think
I love that. Not too bad novice. Yeah.
So using little circles, I went in with the middle colour. So I'm going to go back to my lightest and I'm going to colour all the way over now. And that, obviously preserving your highlight there, it obviously gives it that extra depth.
Well, lots of lovely hellos coming in already. Thank you to Kathy, who says, welcome back, Michelle. Greetings from Palm Harbor, Florida. Michelle, you're doing an incredible job today, says Sue.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Michelle and Ben and Craig, says Val. Yes, I've been here all day. Val in Southampton. And thank you to Lil J Crafty, says, yes, following you now, Ben. Marvellous. Patricia says, Ben, I wish I made a note of what number I was, but it must have been in the first 100, if not first 50 on your page. Patricia Watling, I want to say that you were probably one of the very first to follow on that first show when I joined Miss Sarah. I always remember that. I think you were probably in the first 10. Lots of love as well, by the way. I know you saw a lot of the comments earlier on, Michelle, but lots of love for your demo earlier, chatting about the little watch that you made, and maybe we'll recap on that in just a bit, because a few people have been asking about the measurements.
Okay. It was really very simple. I'm happy to post them up wherever they need to be after the show. So I'm now using my GY1, 3 and 4.
I've just been told I'm up by 7 more follows on Facebook. Thanks, Mum.
And then colouring all the way over with the lightest one again.
Yeah.
I won't obviously colour the whole thing in, but
that is brilliant.
You can see the blue and the gold just goes beautiful together. So a finished one from earlier.
Okay, brilliant. It's awesome. I love the choice of colours there.
Yeah, lovely colours. So that's the stamp. So I'll bob that to the side, and then what I'm going to use now is the lovely frame.
Oh yeah, this is gorgeous, isn't it?
Absolutely beautiful. So I'm not going to use the outside piece. I just want, excuse the tapping.
Wow, you've been given a sticky stamping platform. Someone's not cleaned off their dies earlier on. This is outrageous. I would write a letter of complaint if I were you.
Right, so what I'm going to do is, card base is 11 by 8, and I'm going to score it at 1.5, and then 1, and then flip it round and score it the same 1.5 and 1 inches. Then I'm going to place my frame in the middle. Fingers crossed, cut it out in the middle. And if not, it's just another jaunty angled.
That's it, because you were chatting about that earlier on, weren't you? So
Yes.
jaunty angle, a great phrase to use when it's not quite aligned to where you want it to be.
Yes, and then there's the butterflies for the glue blob that went where it wasn't supposed to. That's it.
That's the thing, yeah. If you don't tell us, you don't know. That is the thing about it. But yeah, lots of little crafty hints and tips for people who weren't here earlier on as well. Just whilst we're cutting this, obviously you're on our prep team. How long have you been involved with us at Crafters Companion?
It's about 2.5 years that I got a message from Sharon Callis saying I was on.
Did you?
I was accepted onto the design team.
Yeah.
Which was one of those moments where I sort of ran around the house squealing.
Yeah.
And, you know, everyone thought there was something wrong. Just look at that, just look how it falls out.
Yeah, it's stunning.
It cuts like a dream, it really does. So yes, for 2 years, 2.5 years, and then I've been on the prep team nearly a year.
Wow. And how did that all come about in the first instance? Had you just applied? Or?
I just applied for the design team and got accepted, and was on that a little while, and then Sharon asked me if I'd like to move over to the prep team.
Wow.
So I'm going to go back over my score lines, because putting it through the Gemini just squashes them, flattens them out a bit. Right, there we go.
It's been quite a journey for you then, really, isn't it? Coming from, you know, the prep team, design team,
Yeah.
and then here you are on Crafters TV.
Yeah, the design team, the ladies are so fabulous and so talented.
Yeah.
And on the prep team as well, there's some talent on there like you wouldn't even believe.
Do you get to meet a lot of them then, though? Because I guess you're all sort of spread all over the country, aren't you?
We are. We've done one Zoom meeting at the minute, and Angela does plan on doing more. Because it was lovely to see each other in person, rather than just on text and email.
Yeah.
So I've got the honey pot, water reactive, and I'm just going to, if I can get it off, just going to touch over the cutty out bits.
Yeah, like that.
The cutty out.
The cutty out bits. That's my kind of language. I noticed you said earlier on as well, I'll just bob that over there. I've not heard that in absolutely ages. Bob that. Is that a bit of a Cass saying?
I think so. Yeah, it's something that I've always said, I've always heard.
Yeah.
It's definitely a Yorkshire thing.
So, because you're from Yorkshire originally, right?
I am, yeah.
But now you live a little bit further down south.
I do. We're in Norfolk at the minute.
Yeah.
We moved down to be near my mother-in-law and my father-in-law.
Yeah.
Who are just, well, my father-in-law passed just over a year ago.
Okay.
Nearly 2 years.
Yeah.
But he was like the oracle. He was like no one you've ever met. He knew everything, had been everywhere, had done everything from his armchair.
Yeah.
He was fabulous. So yeah, so we moved down to be closer to those.
You still kept your Yorkshire accent though.
Oh, you can't get rid of it, can you?
I love it. I think it's a great accent. I love it.
Right, so I've got another piece of card for the back. So that's 9 by 8. And I have got, no, you don't want that one. I need my coloured piece. Oh, I've done a Debbie look. I've got everything mucked up and...
What you like.
What am I like? I can do that because I've been doing that all my life. It's definitely a Yorkshire thing, I think. So I'm going to layer my stamped image onto some of our pearlescent 12 by 12 cardstock. I can't quite remember which one this is from, but a lot of our pads do the nice dark navy blue type thing in there anyway.
Yeah.
I've got some ribbon.
Okay.
So I am just going to wrap the ribbon round.
quite a nice collection. It's obviously for like your card making, but a few people chatting in the comments about using this for like scrapbooking as well. I saw a comment, who was it? Christy, just saying, I'm getting ready to scrapbook my Japan trip and cannot wait to use my collection. So it's kind of very useful for those sort of things as well, isn't it, Michelle?
It is. Most of, especially with them being 12 by 12 pads, most of them are perfect for scrapbooking. Yeah. Not just card making.
And again, I know we covered this earlier, but for people who missed Wake Up Call, what's your sort of your go-to when you're crafting for yourself?
If I'm crafting for myself, it's something 3D.
Right.
It's a box or... In fact, talking about Debbie, one of the first ever things I made was with one of the Christmas collections. It was this big exploding box, but it was all twisted inside.
Oh, yeah.
So Sarah loved it. Debbie did her own sort of video on showing how to make it. So I think ever since then, Debbie's been a big fan, because she messaged me for measurements and asked if she could, you know, make it.
Yeah.
And I was like, absolutely.
Oh, fab.
So yeah, so anything 3D, boxy, bags, all sorts of things, anything like that.
Yeah. And do you get a lot of time to do your own crafting aside from what you do for a Serious Crafter's Companion?
Shall I say yes?
You can say whatever you want.
They do keep us very busy. Obviously, we have 7 shows a day, 7 shows a week. Sorry, Craig.
Look at Craig, he's nearly fallen off his chair over there. Didn't they tell you, Craig?
Give me a heart attack there.
So this is obviously the Chinoiserie paper onto, again, some of our pearlescent cardstock. I've backed this with some of our double-sided foam sheets. Just to give it a bit of dimension. See if we can get it in the middle.
That ribbon really adds, doesn't it?
Yes, yes, it really does. And then what we will do is I'm just going to, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll glue those on first. Easier to do while it's flat than 3D. And
you're the only crafter in your family as well, aren't you, from what we discovered earlier on?
I am. Yeah. My daughter, my husband can paint.
What, as in canvas?
He mainly does acrylics.
Oh, okay.
When he gets the chance.
Yes.
But my daughter has started doing anything. She can look at a picture and she can draw it, and she can just copy it, and it's just amazing.
Was that just like a natural talent, or not something
Well, it didn't come from me. If I draw a stick man, you'll not know what it is. So.
You sound like me. I still remember the show we do, Play Your Crafts, right? As you know, there was one particular show where we had to draw pictures for each other, and it was me and Craig one day, and I mean, I know my drawing is not great, but I really got no, it was Craig initially. Georgina's just saying, wasn't it you and Debbie Fisher? And then the second time it was me and Debbie, and I just felt so sorry for her, because she's actually quite good at drawing, so it was easy for me to guess what she was drawing, and she had to guess what I was drawing, and it was really awful. I'm like you, Michelle. I mean, yeah, you draw a stick man and it just doesn't look like a stick man.
No one's got a clue.
No. This is a stunning card. Loads of people commenting about this already, by the way.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
So I must remember to do my flick when I've used this.
Oh yes. Another thing I learnt quite quickly. That's from our Craig. Yeah. Just do the.
I tell you what. We'll pass on that little bit.
Yeah.
We'll just put the bow at the top. We'll just go for that.
Pretty card, says Valerie. Love this card. I can't wait to see the finished product. We are almost there, I think. And Kathy saying, I need to start using more ribbon on my cards. It really does look so nice. Such a beautiful, subtle touch. I think it's something that we forget, isn't it? Using these embellishments.
Especially to corner, like the temple. People, I just, I've done it because it's got gems on and a bit of ribbon.
Yeah.
So it's got them on, it's my card. So this I've got from, we have the little 3D topper pack
Oh, yeah,
that's
within the
goes with
collection.
this as well.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I just put a bit of 3D foam on the bottom, because if I put it there, it's going to stick through, and if you wanted to post it, then you're going to end up sticking it together. No jaunty angle that time.
No, that's bob on, isn't it?
Bob on.
Bob on.
Absolutely. A couple of gems.
Looking brilliant, is this? And the great news is, well, you're going to win a very special demo of the day today, because it's either going to be your watch or whatever you create during the show as a demo of the day. And look at that, that's phenomenal.
And I
love
think
that.
the longest thing on that is obviously just colouring in the temple.
Yeah.
But, it just makes it so easy to make, yeah, a good card, a little bit of ink.
Yeah.
But this is obviously the one that I made earlier with the ribbon on. That I obviously should have done before I put the card together. But yes, so that's the Chinoiserie collection.
Fantastic, and brilliant use of all of the different elements. I love the fact that you've used that frame there just to really bring to the fore that beautiful temple. That is our Chinoiserie selection, 46 elements in total within that collection. £40 today if you're a Platinum member, or $48.80 if you're shopping with us in the US. Just to give you a bit of a reminder as to everything that you're going to get within that collection. Those little toppers, by the way, are included within the collection that you're going to get today, all with little sentiments on too. I'm going to put my glasses on now, so I'm reading upside down and back to front. I wonder if Leanne ever found her glasses, actually. Things like congratulations, birthday wishes, hello, just for you, with love. And again, you've got all of the different elements of the designs and florals running through those beautiful, beautiful sentiments. And again, it's a really nice selection, is this, from the original collection. That embossing folder there with the gorgeous florals on it is included. Plenty of stamps and dies to choose from as well. The Oriental lanterns, great for the fact, as we've already discussed, that you've got those really, really super images with the stamps to be able to create those lanterns, but then the dies split, of course. So if you want to be able to cut out the whole image, you can. If you want to be able to pop it on the left or the right of your card, you can, because you've got those split dies, which I just think makes this collection even more versatile. If you want to recreate that card just there, this is the temple that you'll be using. Again, how beautiful. Plenty of scope to get all of your pens in there. Choose the colours which you love. I love the choice of colours that Michelle gave to her temple a few moments ago there. And you've got some lovely sentiments to go with that one. The frame that you'll need is this one here. So that was that gorgeous Chinoiserie frame die that Michelle used to create that overarching frame for that beautiful card. Then we've got the peony wreath stamp and die. Again, super versatile. You know, if you want to be able to sort of multi-cut out the stamped images of the flowers and then add a real sort of 3D effect to your wreath there, you can do. And then you've got the dies to be able to cut out that project as well, which again, just think makes these collections even more craftable. And then finally, those beautiful bird stamps are included as well. They are, Georgina, lure birds. £40, $48.80 for that full collection if you are Platinum. Grab it today if you have been kind of waiting for a smaller selection, let's just say, of the Chinoiserie. That is a really good deal and a really great way to grab it today. Cardstock, if you're after that, we've got a lovely deal on your Centura Pearl. Your Centura metallic. We've got it in 5 different colours. This is the Chinoiserie, I can never say that, Chinoiserie card pack collection. So basically what you've got here is a whole range of beautiful colours that are going to coordinate beautifully with the colours within the Chinoiserie collection. So you're going to get 10 sheets of your copper, then you're going to get your cherry. You've got 10 sheets of your fuchsia in there as well. That's gorgeous, isn't it? And again, look at the sheen that you get with our Centura Pearl. You've got turquoise in there too, wonderful palette of colours. And then lastly, you have got the lilac. So 10 sheets of each. That's a brilliant price today. £8 platinum, £8. Everyone saves over 30%, and then another 20% comes off if you're platinum. That is $11.20 if you're shopping with us in the US. If budget stretches today, get that in your basket with your Chinoiserie selection, because it has been specifically chosen for that purpose. Now, did you miss earlier on our launch day? If you did, where were you? And secondly, if you did, you will have missed the launch of these bad boys, the outline markers. We had to bring them back onto this show simply for the fact that everybody was going absolutely crazy for these. So these basically are, you've got 6 markers, metallic markers, with a bit of a difference, because each of them is going to give you a really beautiful metallic silver finish, real vivid colour though, and the outline that kind of, all I can describe is, right, is it like it magically appears when you use these. It's so super clever. So with every stroke you get that beautiful silver, but then depending on which pen you've used, as you can see here, you've got that really beautiful azure blue, you've got the neon pink on there too. If you come in nice and close, or if I just give that a little bit more of a wiggle, you can really appreciate the different outline that you've got on all of those. And what we love about this, if I just show you a few more, these are great for doodling. These are great, just for writing your gift tags this year, writing your cards this year as well. Leanne was having a right old time with this earlier on, simply getting these out, having a play, having a bit of a doodle. But they really are super. I've not seen anything like these before, and it was certainly the case, I think, when you guys were seeing these earlier, for the fact you were going, do you know what? I absolutely need to have these in my life. And actually, I think it's going to be one of those collections that will get you back into doing a bit of doodling, doing a bit of lettering, a bit of embellishment as well, because it's so super simple. And if you are just grabbing these today for yourself, maybe grab a set for the kids as well, and the grandkids, because they're that kind of set which I think everybody is going to enjoy using. Super easy, as I say. These are your dazzling brights. These 6 colours that you get are your cool graphite, your citrus green, you're going to get your amethyst purple, your azure blue, your zesty yellow, and that neon pink as well. Remember, 6 pens, but they give you that intense metallic silver and then that outline depending on which colour that you're using. And as it says here, with magic outline effect. You don't need to know how the science works, you just need to know it's magic. If you go for anything today, grab those, because I can guarantee you when you get them back, you'll be uber impressed, and chances are that when you come back to try and get them, say a few weeks down the line, I think these will be sold out, because the buzz on them has been off the chart. When we finished the show earlier on launch day, half of the stock of a big stock had already gone. So absolutely jump in and grab these. If you haven't already, you will love them. Talking of loving them, you are also loving our character gift tags. These are brilliant, and again, so super versatile. Again, we showed these a little bit earlier on, but what I love about these is they're quirky, they're fun, they're a little bit different, and so super usable as well. You are going to get your stamps and dies with these. You're buying 6, you're getting 2 free within this collection, and half price shipping. I said it, half price shipping. Whoop, 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 whoop. Now, let me quickly show you these, because as I say, they are absolutely super cute. A whole range of characters, and you need these in your life, and I will tell you for why. Simply because you'll be crafting with these. It's the kind of thing that's going to kind of capture the kids and the grandkids' imagination as well, and you'll not just be using these as little gift tags. The great thing is, with the die that you get with them, you can see there's kind of like no finish at the bottom here, so you can make these as long as you want them to be. Great for little bookmarks, great for little decorations, great for little tags. Great to just use the characters with other collections, you know, to make those little peekaboo cards as well. These would be absolutely perfect. But as we go through from our little elephant, well, not our little elephant, our tons of love, you've got a whole range of beautiful characters in here. This one is Sparkle with fairy dust, that lovely fairy. This one here is your Hoppy Birthday. Hoppy Birthday, see what we did? And they all come with really cute little sentiments included as well. This one here is your Giraffe, who is Go Wild. You've got You're the Best in there. You've also got Go Wild on your birthday. And what I love as you go through these is you will see the different characters and you'll go, yep, I know who I'm going to be making a little tag for with that one. I mean, my daughter springs to mind whenever I see unicorns. This one is called Follow Your Dreams. It's still very much in our household. Unicorns, fairies and mermaids are very much still top of the bill. Then you've got your cute little mouse as well. That one is the little things. And don't forget, as I go through all of these, you're seeing that you're going to get the stamps with them all. You're going to get the dies there, but you're actually only paying for 6 of these. You get 2 free. If it is a collection like this, obviously you've got to have your dogs and your cats in there too. That one there is You're the Top Dog. And then lastly is this one here, You Are Perfect. So all of those different characters included. Buy 6, get 2 free. And for our US viewers as well, half price shipping. And just to kind of show you, yes, you can make really cute little bookmarks with these, little tags with these as well. And when you flip them around, look, you got the little cat's bottom there, which is so super cute. Yes, you can take elements of these as well and just pop them onto gorgeous cards, just like that. Yes, you can make little decorations with these too. You see what I mean? These are so super versatile. Brilliant. I'd not seen this one before. Brilliant for making little tags like we've got in there, little cheese. I think there's a cheese crackers in there. Little cheese crackers, but you've got a little mouse tag on that gift box. And again, you're going to be able to use these for all occasions. I love that one there has just been used to hold a little gift card. So plenty of scope for craftability with these. And actually something really very different to the Chinoiserie collection that we showed you a few moments ago. I mean, Michelle, why do you like this collection particularly?
It's perfect. All of the characters are just cute and fun, and I have cute little bottoms. It's got to be said, they do.
They do have cute little bottoms, yeah.
They do.
Cute little bottoms.
They do. So I'm going to use the Follow Your Dreams.
Okay.
So we will stamp these out.
And I would imagine as well, these are small enough to use in some of our, the dies as well will go into our smaller machines, won't they?
Yeah, I think these are small enough to go through all of our machines.
Yeah. So super handy. We've got our mini on the show as well. We've rolled that over from yesterday. Launch party, that's what it was. Yesterday. The days just, the days just like roll into one here, honestly. Honestly, you'll find that, Michelle. Can you back up here again? I don't know whether I'm coming or going most days.
Right, so I'm going to stamp the front out first and then die cut it. And then I will die cut another one and then stamp it on the back.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Cute.
Because this one isn't the same at both sides, so the die won't cut it out equally. So we'll stamp and die cut that one first.
We've got deals on our stamping platforms at the moment as well, and they're super handy, aren't they, particularly for stamps like these?
Yeah, they are. They're perfect. You can just line them up everywhere, and as you can see, I re-stamped and it's worked perfectly.
Yeah.
No shadowing. Just line that up.
Lots of love coming in for the collections and also for your demos as well. Lots of love for the Chinoiserie collection. Carol is saying beautiful, such a relaxing and oh no, for you actually. I thought Carol was talking about the collection, but about you. Beautiful, such a relaxing and tranquil presenter.
Oh.
Yeah. Have you ever been not me? Well, not me. I don't think anyone ever described me as tranquil.
I've never been described as tranquil. No, that's lovely. Really lovely.
That is quite nice.
Yeah.
I do find you've got like quite a tranquil aura about
you. See,
you.
I like to think I have. My daughter will totally disagree.
Oh, really?
Yes. I like to think I'm quite tranquil and serene.
Why would your daughter disagree? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Because she is a mini-me.
Ah.
She looks like me. She has got my attitude, my mum would say. Yeah, she's. My mum always said, you wait till you have a girl.
Yeah.
And I've got a girl, and I'm like, yeah, you were right, mum. So that's the front. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put that back on there because I'm going to get one of the little sentiments and stamp it below it. So we will have Follow Your Dreams. Perfect.
Yeah, my mum always said that girls can be a little bit more difficult potentially to bring up than boys. But I
having had 2 boys and then a girl, they're totally different. They were so easy. I mean, and then there's Alice. She's like the hardest work I've ever had to do. I mean, I wouldn't change it for the world, don't get me wrong. She's fabulous, she's unique, and she's got the attitude, but she's just fabulous.
Yeah.
And when she storms off, and I think to myself, that's exactly what I used to do. And my mum would be up there laughing at me.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Well, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, if you can see your traits in them and you can
That's
kind of think back to what you were like when they're age, you have to kind of cut them a little bit of slack, really, don't you?
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah.
So right, what I'm going to do this time is I'm just going to pop that little bit of card out, and then I'm going to die cut this one and then stamp it on the reverse. So just bob that through there.
Okay. Jean just saying Michelle's cards are gorgeous. She doesn't need to draw with her crafting talent. Yes, we were talking about drawing a little bit earlier on. Pre-made sentiments are great when you need a quick card, says Kathy. And Yolanda says, I finally ordered the frame die from the collection, that's a Chinoiserie, the other day. Can't wait for it to come. Just on the outline markers as well, Julie was saying, did we show how those pens work yet? Yes, if you go back to launch day from earlier on, Leanne was having a right old doodle with those pretty much at the start of the show, and then a little bit later on as well she did a full-on doodle demo with them, so you'll be able to see this if you watch back on launch day from earlier.
So this is the front of the die cut. I'm going to flip it over because the stamp for the bottom, the back.
Yes, the behind.
Yes. It fits perfectly that way because obviously it's not symmetrical, so it's not going to stamp the same on the front as it does on the back.
It's the versatility with these as well, isn't it? Because I bet you can think of multiple ways to be able to use these, can't you?
Oh, absolutely. And because they're small like they are, and obviously you can extend them as much as you want, it's just limitless what you can do with them. And they're just so cute. Why wouldn't you want to put them on everything?
Well, absolutely right. I love the fact that we've got the different the different choices today from that Chinoiserie collection, which is so very different to this collection here. But it's nice that we bring you all of these different designs, all of these different ranges to kind of. I bet there's some days that you love to be crafting with stuff like this, and then there's other days when you love to craft with things like the Chinoiserie, yeah?
Yes, yeah, definitely. The thing is, when you've got it all in your craft room, it's really hard to pick which one you want to use.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm just going to bob them together just so I can
Beautiful.
cut them equally. I'll try to cut them equally.
Do you have a designated craft room?
I don't know. We have quite a huge kitchen diner.
Yeah.
So the bottom half was a dining room or a kitchenette. It's now a craft room. And the children come down to eat and I have to move my stuff. And it's like, it's so rude that I need to feed you. Right, so tri-blends. I'm going to use a bright pink shade, a true blue shade, and the blue turquoise shade.
Okay.
So we're just going to, oops, no one saw me go out the line there. So lightest, and then with the darkest. And the middle one, going over the darkest to blend it in. These blend so beautifully. And then the lightest again, all the way over to the end.
Fantastic.
And we'll use the True Blue and go next to it.
There's been lots of chat about craft rooms recently because obviously our Debbie's spent a bit of time sorting hers out.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
She's done to say she did it herself as well.
I know.
All by herself.
I know.
Wonder Woman.
That's why I love doing the shows here as well at Crafters TV, when we get to see our viewers' craft rooms as well, and seeing how tidy or not they may be, as the case may be.
It must be a crafter thing, because I love looking at other people's craft rooms. It's just, when you look at your own and it is a mess, and then you look at some of the beautiful craft rooms.
The thing is, though, when you chat to a lot of our crafters, and it was like on, I think it was on Monday with Bev, who was with us from Cardiff, and like she's got her own like craft shed at the bottom of the garden. It's always the case if you go, oh wow, it looks so neat and tidy behind you, and it's like so organised, and they always go, yeah, you should see the other side of the camera now.
The bit that I've put behind me that you can't see.
Yeah. Just to say as well, a few of you saying, no Craig tonight. He is here. He is here. He's relaxing over there. You can put your feet back up again, Craig. It's fine. He had his feet up on the table there. He's really relaxing. Your craft room's quite tidy, isn't it?
Well, the back of me is, yeah. the back of me is, yeah. In front of me, you know, another story, but yeah, exactly. I'm like Michelle in that as well. I love looking at everyone else's craft room and that as well. So only room that I don't mind clutter, because obviously it's craft and clutter. Don't like it around the house. Craft room, different story. I don't mind clutter in there.
So crafty clutter's all right.
Yeah, it's a different kind of clutter.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
In what regard? Like an organised mess, or?
Yeah, the thing is, you know where everything is, really.
Yeah.
Sometimes it hides a little bit from you, but you basically know where it is. I mean, in fact, I know where everything is in my craft room, but if, you know, one of the kids asked me where something of theirs were, or if my husband asked where the keys were, I wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah.
To be fair, he doesn't have a clue. He normally asks me, and they're right in front of his face.
What, the keys?
Yeah, whatever it is he's looking for. But I think, is that a man thing?
Do you know what? I don't mind that, yeah, because I think that is it could have been a sweeping generalisation, but I actually think that is a man thing, because there's so many times where, what I hate more than anything as a bloke is that I think as blokes we're not very good at looking for stuff, but I will think that I've turned the place high and low looking for, I don't know, whatever it is, my wallet for example, and I've been everywhere where I normally put it. I've searched every nook and cranny, and then I resist and wait till the very last moment, and then I'll say to my Laura, I can't find my wallet. Have you seen it anywhere? And she'll go, it's on top of the fridge. Do you know what I mean? I think you ladies are much more on top of these kind of things.
I think we like to think we are.
And I think you absolutely are, definitely.
So just colour a bit of the tail in just to show you how wonderful these go down. I'm sure most of you know anyway.
Yeah.
But if you just have a look, where the dark out, they just blend beautifully. And then I just coloured the little face in just to show you how the other two colours that I used, bright pink shades and pale pink blend. So if I bring in my two finished ones.
They're really cute.
They just blended out beautifully.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to stick these two together, but only so far down. So I'm going to stick them halfway down together.
Okay.
Because I'm going to use them to slot onto a little window in my card.
Oh, okay.
So just bob those two together.
I like how these can be used as well for little tags for bags and things like that as well, can't they?
So if you can see, it's not glued together at the bottom.
Yeah.
So I'll just bob that to the side. I'll bring my card in. So it's just our black card. So it's 8 by 8, and I've scored it in half to make a 4 by 8 tent fold. I used our stitched edge rectangle dies.
Okay.
to create that little window in the card.
Oh, now where are those papers from as well?
The Farmhouse collection.
Beautiful, but Farmhouse.
The Farmhouse.
Yeah.
I can tell you if it is because I've got it down here. Yeah, I think it is Farmhouse. Yeah, it is. We've got those on a good deal actually. We've got a few paper bundles for you where you can get 2 paper pads and then get the Lisa Buddy bag for 1p. We had a few of those deals roll over from our event previously, which was the in for a penny, in for a pound. So do check out the show page and you'll be able to pick those up today. And lots of you loving this character gift tag collection as well. Vicky just saying this looks so cute. Lots of people enjoying the colouring as well. Nee Connie just saying I'm in a colouring coma right now. And Rennie just saying I do so love organising my craft area. I love crafting, but there's something about putting everything in its place and finding the perfect space for new items.
Yes.
Is that the general reason to sort of tidy up as you go and
make sure there's enough room for the new stuff you need to buy? Absolutely.
Yes.
So using our stitch die frames again, I've just created a border for the frame. I stamped him out again and I sprayed him with some of our or her gold glitter spray.
I always think unicorns are girls.
Yeah.
For some reason.
So this is the waist from the middle.
Yeah.
So bob that together. I do keep saying it now. I'll bob that together.
Bob that.
I'll bob this here. Just bob that over there for me.
There was a lady I used to work with at the other place who said that exact same word. I never heard it until she said it, and then she used to say it all the time. But just bob that there. Can you bob this over here for me? But who's Bob?
You can't help it once you've said it.
Georgina, yes, Georgina, she said, I would say pop. I'd say pop. Pop that here, pop that over there, bob it there, bob it there, bob it here. There's so many, and I'm sure you found this as well, so many different accents up here at Crafter's Companion, isn't there? You never know what one person says to the next person.
There is, and it's great, because having a Yorkshire accent, which sticks out anywhere, being somewhere where everyone's got a fabulously unique accent is great. It really is.
Because we've got obviously Yorkshire, we've got Scotland, we've got Adam with his Scouse accent. He was chatting to me today and had his mask on. I couldn't understand a word he was saying.
I never understand him even when he's got his mask on.
And we got Americans. There's so many different accents up here. It's brilliant.
English.
Huh?
English.
Oh, English. Yeah, English. Georgina says I'm repping Loughborough. You've got me and George for Team Devon, the Devonshire crew. Even though we're probably the least Devonshire accents. I mean, this isn't a Devonshire accent, is it at all? Oh dear. Want me to do my West Country accent like that? That's what they talk like down there. And I'm liking this card that you're making over there, Michelle, with that there unicorn. That's rather nice. I like the way you just bobbed that on there. Bobbed it right on there. That's Gert Lush, that is. Gert Lush. Gert Lush.
Love it. Right.
We were just chatting about it earlier on, saying how many different accents there are in this country. If you were to drive from one end to the other, how many different accents. But I suppose it's the same in America as well, isn't it? You're driving all around the States, all the different... well, Georgina, yeah, I agree. There must be more accents in the US than there are here in the UK. We discovered yesterday that actually you could fit 40 UKs into America landmass-wise. That was my little bit of education that we took from the show yesterday. Yeah. It is a lot. That's the other thing you'll find here, Michelle, as well, is that you'll pick up useless pieces of information like that.
Yeah.
Remember the fact that you're adding bows again, though, to your project here?
Yes, so I did the same again. I cornered it. I'd like it. I think sometimes it just finishes it off.
Yeah.
Bobbed a bow on the top, bobbed a bow on the top. I'm not going to be able to stop saying it now.
We should get the bobometer going in the bottom of the screen.
And then just tying a little bit of ribbon through the taggy bit at the top. And then where I didn't finish it off, glue it together at the bottom. Just bob it on its little window. There was no other word for it then.
I love that. I think it's a great expression. Bob it on.
Just bob this. Just put this in the middle.
Yep.
See, like Debbie's known for the what am I like. I'm going to be known for like, we'll just bob this in.
Yeah, I'm loving it. We've already found out your little quirk. Bob that down.
I'm going to bob a few times in the corner.
Bob them on.
It's just, I must admit, I must say it all the time, and I've until just now not realised how much I actually say that word.
I didn't notice that you said it until you said it first in this show about, I don't know, whatever it was, 40 minutes ago, and now I'm noticing it. But it's great.
So, there's my little cat. And
super cute.
he just slots on and off, so you can have him front ways,
Yeah.
back ways.
Did you say bum ways?
Is there what ways?
Did you say bum ways?
Front ways and back ways.
Oh, front ways and back ways.
There we go.
Fab. Hey, that is really, really cute. I love that so much. And another different way, very different way to be able to use these character gift tags. And don't forget, it kind of works out, well, it does work out that you are getting all 8 of these, but you're actually only paying for 6 of them. So many different ways to use them, as we said. Labelled as a gift tag collection. Because obviously, yes, you will be making gift tags with these, but you've got so much versatility with them as well, as we've just seen. Great using these as little bookmarks, great using the characters on their own just to decorate your cards, great for things, I suppose, like your little pop-up boxes, great for using these as your like little peekaboos, so many different things that you can use them for. All of the characters come in the form of stamps, so your front and your back. Then you're going to get your die there as well to be able to cut out your character, and then each of the characters comes with a range of sentiments as well. Sending tons of love, and I hope. Oh, put your glasses on. I don't know why I struggle. I'm just my own worst enemy sometimes. The one down the bottom here says, "Have an elephantastic day." So that's your elephant. Tons of love. Then you've got your beautiful little fairy, sparkle with little fairy dust, make a wish. You've got for a fairy good friend, and may your day sparkle with fairy dust. This little rabbit who is cute, happy birthday. I mean, that just sort of screams sort of Easter projects, doesn't it? That'll be around again before you know it. Have the best day ever, and happy birthday. There's a giraffe. I think I like this giraffe maybe the most. This is a little bit different, and he reminds me of that giraffe who used to advertise the toys from that famous Toy Story here in this country. You're the best. You are head and shoulders above the rest. Go wild on your birthday. There's a little unicorn that we've just seen, and again, how cute was that card that Michelle made a few moments ago? Absolutely beautiful, and again, just shows you the versatility that you've got with these collections, from the unicorn to the cute little mouse there. That one there is called your Enjoy the Little Things. Then we've got our dog in there too, and of course, if we've got the dog, we've got to have the cute little cat. And I think we are back to our elephant. We are. That's awesome. £28.75 if you're a platinum member. $38.16 if you're platinum. They are brill, and as I said, you know, for tags for your gift boxes, for making your decorations, for making your cards as well, they are super, super versatile. Now, if you're looking at these and thinking to yourself, well, I like the idea of using them, however, I'm fairly new, I need some sort of machine to be able to cut out my characters. Can I just point to you this deal? Which was our out of this world deal, a little bit earlier on in the week, the Gemini Mini. This is such a great machine, just simply for the fact that it is simplicity without electricity. It's all of the power that you would want from your Gemini machine, but you've got the portability with this as well. It's lightweight, it's portable, it's your 6 inch by 3 inch, and also It's super sturdy. You've got your little suckers on the bottom there, so if you are going to be popping this onto your craft desk, it's not going to go all over the place. You've got the sturdy nature of this, but then also, as you said, it's super handy because it's lightweight. You can pop it into your bag and take it with you wherever you go. The simplicity side of this is that basically you're going to get two accessories with this, if you like. You've got your folder for your die cutting, and then you've got a purple shim which you're going to be using when you're going to pop your standard embossing folders through there. Your 3D ones you will just pop through on their own. It's so easy to remember, but then you say to me, hang on a minute, what about if I do want to transport it from place to place? Can I get a storage bag? Well, you can, and in this deal you get it for free. That's worth $12.99 or $16.95. It's a super day to jump in and grab this as a first up machine. Or if you're somebody who's already got one of the bigger machines, maybe you've got the Junior, maybe you've got the Gemini, you don't always need to use that, particularly if you're working with these smaller dies, particularly if you're just doing a bit of cutting. These are absolutely brilliant for just quickly whizzing items through, and that's why you can pick this up today at a brilliant price of $23.99 or $35.96. That is flying out the door. The outline markers are flying out the door. The character gift tags are flying out the door. Let us give you time to check out your baskets, and we'll come back with more hints, tips and demonstrations in just a few moments' time.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We are just about halfway through the show, well, just over halfway through the show. It's absolutely flying by. Thank you for all of the lovely comments coming in. Sorry, I just had a drink and it's gone down the wrong... Sorry, excuse me, I'll just try and carry on talking. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. Patricia just saying, Ben, out of all the accents there, yours sounds most like what I heard at school, Southern England. I would say I'm accentless. What would you guys say? Would you say that? Everyone up here thinks I sound quite posh, but I suppose I have got quite a southern accent, yeah. I love the card that you just made, says Kay, so adorable. Pammy says, I love talking to George. Your George, not my Bassett George. He always seems so helpful and cheerful. Thank you, Pammy. Jane says, I had this collection delivered today and here's my coffee. Thank you so much. I'm just choking a bit over here, Craig.
Do you want me to step in? I'm all mic'd up in that.
Eh?
I'm all mic'd up. You want me to stay? You okay?
Just.
Sure.
I'm fine.
You okay? I'm
Okay.
just over
I'll
there.
give you. I'll tag team you in a minute. I think it's gone now. I think it's gone. Also, I must say a big thank you to those of you who have followed my little Facebook page.
All 8 of you.
All right. That is outrageous. That is outrageous. Who said it earlier on that Craig's been a bit spicy this week? Mr. Oh, I've got 10,000 followers. Oh, look at me. I'm trying.
10,020 actually.
10,020. If you're getting bored of his sass, you can unfollow and then come and follow my page and get me up to 3,000. That'd be marvellous. No, don't really unfollow. But we're trying to get me to 3,000 followers before the end of the show.
See if I lose any followers.
Yeah, yeah. And can you imagine you go down by 20 and I gain 20? That'd be hilarious. Trying to get up to 3,000 before the end of the show. So thank you in advance for your follows at Ben Moseby CC. Now, I want to point you to these, your layering stamp and dies. We previewed these on Wake Up Call early on this morning, and you guys absolutely love them. And I think this is a great set because once again, you've got ultimate versatility with these. Not only beautiful artwork right through the collection, but with each of the stamps that you've got beautiful dies to be able to cut out the main images. And you can really build up some beautiful projects with these. So let's show you through the boards. You're going to get this gorgeous butterfly, your majestic butterfly, and they all come again with beautiful sentiments that you can use to really add that finishing touch to your project. We're just showing you details of these because they are available individually. It basically works out, you're getting 40% off, but you'll get, it basically works out you're paying for the stamps, but you're getting the dies for free. That's how the deal works, but whichever way you look at it, it's amazing. $7.99 or $6.36. If you love the butterfly, which no doubt you do because we all love a butterfly in craft, what about that beautiful flamingo? Pretty flamingo. I mean, how stunning is that? And once again, so super versatile for the fact that you can create your images, and then you've got the die to be able to cut them out. But then, of course, within each of the bundles, you've got more than just the one stamp to be able to create the beautiful layered effects with this. Happy birthday. I'm tickled pink that we're friends. And be yourself is that flamingo. Again, available individually should you want to just go for the flamingo. Here are those cute little birds of love, or the lovebirds as I was calling them earlier on. These are superb again if you've got any of our Spectrum Noir pens. Maybe earlier on you indulged in our brand new artist collection. These are the kind of birds that you can just make look as exotic as you want to using all of your blending techniques. I absolutely love those. 13 elements in total in that collection. Again, the ability to be able to cut out the birds with the die that you're going to get, and then all of these beautiful sentiments included too. Which are your favourites within this collection? This wreath, super versatile. And once again, think about using this all year round. Think about using all of the different elements to build up the layers on your beautiful wreath. Not going to be difficult to do once again because you do get the die to cut that one out. $7.99 or $6.36 platinum. And then lastly, this was Michelle's favourite from earlier on, the teacups. Oh, isn't it the last? Oh no, it's not the last one. I'm talking rubbish. Just keeping you on your toes there, Georgina. Just keeping you on your toes. I don't know why I thought it was the last one. I think it's because the board's a different colour. But you've got your teacups in there, $7.99 or $6.36. And as much as I loved the flamingo, I think now, having had a look at this for a second time, I think maybe the unicorn might be my favourite. Again, the artwork that you get in the stamp is absolutely incredible, and you get some really beautiful sentiments there as well. You are magical, and there's magic in the air, but look how detailed that gorgeous unicorn is. If you love all of these, then may I suggest that you go for the full bundle, because not only are you going to get everything that I've just shown you, but also you are going to make a bigger saving as well. Look at the deal here. It should be over £107, over $132. You pay today platinum just £40 or $32. You're saving 50% on the bundle, then an extra 10% as well. So it's a really, really fantastic deal and super versatile once again. We're going to have a look at this with Michelle just now. Which of the sets are you going to use from the collection?
I think I might use my favourite.
Oh yeah? Oh, the cups of tea!
I might use the teacups.
Why not?
Right, so.
Why are the teacups your favourite especially?
I don't know, they're just, I think they remind me of Alice in Wonderland and the Mad Hatter, and
oh yeah,
I just love that film.
Yeah.
So
the original cartoon or the remake?
Oh, I love the original cartoon. But I also love the remake. I don't think there's actually one of them that I don't like. I think they're all pretty cool. Yeah,
because it was Johnny Depp, wasn't it, in the film as the Mad Hatter?
Yeah. So again, so they're all numbered. So that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 in this one. And they all have the 90-degree corner to help you with placement, making it even more super easy than they are. Let me just get some card. Right, bob this on. Right, so find a spot on your stamping platform.
Yep.
to place it. I'm going to place mine there. And then obviously you will remember a lot easier where to place your next few stamps.
I think as far as like a beginner's collection as well is concerned, this is great, isn't it, for the fact that it is all fairly self-explanatory, would you say?
Yes, yeah, they are. I mean, they're all numbered, so you can't go too wrong. Just move that over.
And just a case of getting the colours right, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. And that's the fun thing about it, though, having a play with different colours, maybe colours that you wouldn't normally even use. And seeing how I mean, they might turn out rubbish, but you might end up with a new colour combination that you absolutely love. So I will go in with our quick dry inks I'm using.
Okay.
This is our straw bale.
A lot of it's experimentation as well. I mean, obviously people can take hints and tips on what you're showing us and what they see here on Crafters TV, but you can just have a play with these and see what works, can't you? Absolutely,
and I think with all our products, you just have a play. You've wasted a piece of card at the most, I think. Kitchen roll, I will clean as I go.
So did you go and stamp that twice then?
I did, I stamped that twice. It stamped fine the first time, but I like to stamp twice. I like to have it a lot more in your face.
That's a great way to describe it. A lot more in your face.
Right, let me see if I can remember where I put this. Just put it there.
So that is the next layer, is it?
Yes, so this is layer number 2, and I'm going to go in with the honey pot for this one. I like the honey pot over the straw bale because this one just edges it. So it makes it really stand out.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to do that again. Make it more in your face.
Go on, bob it on and make it more in your face. Aye. But it's good as well with our inks, isn't it, and our ink pads, in that you have got like sort of like the colour families, which make it a bit easier for you to choose.
They do.
I guess.
If you're not sure to start with, they make it so much easier for sure. But like I said, it's part of the fun of crafting is just having a good experiment with everything. Yeah.
As I say, I plan to do more, and I just think I think don't be afraid about it. Like the whole process of it should be fun. It should be entertaining, you know. And like Michelle says, do you know what? If you try a choice of colours, you pick your colours and you try it out, and you look at it and go, well, that's a bit rubbish. It's a bit of card that's been wasted at the end of the day, isn't it?
Absolutely.
But I think the joy of it surely is experimenting.
Yes.
And if you want to get it sort of right first time, and you want the best choice of colours, obviously you come to the right place to see all of the hints, tips, and demonstrations. So what colour have you just popped on there?
That one's pink tulip.
Okay.
Gone in twice with that one as well.
This is another place where these These platforms are great, aren't they?
Oh, perfect. They just make it so much easier for you.
Are they your choice of sort of stamping accessory when you're at home?
Yes, this is what I use at home. And I sometimes you watch programs and you think, do they really? But I really do.
Yeah.
So at layer 4, I'm going to use the grasshopper. Yeah, like I said before, I'm not brilliant at repositioning. So to have something that just does it for you is perfect.
Hey, this is looking absolutely fab. I love the simplicity of this. I love how you're just showing how simple this is to do.
It
Stamping
is.
by numbers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, it literally is. I always used to be quite scared of stamp sets.
Yeah.
Things like that, because it wasn't the initial thing that I used, but I just love them now. I love the way that you've put your few layers together and you end up with, well, what you end up with in a minute. I'll show you in a minute. So fuchsia for my last layer, for layer 5.
What was the first thing that you crafted with? Because you mentioned earlier on that you were sort of like, you sort of came to crafting in a difficult period of your life.
Yeah.
But what was the first thing? Because your husband bought you your first sort of crafty goodies, didn't he?
He did. He actually went to the local catalogue shop place. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the name.
Little catalogue shop place is good. Yep.
And back then they had loads of little crafty bits in, and it had this 3-drawer craft kit. It was a little unit as well, and it was fabulous, and it literally had a bit of everything in it.
Oh wow! So you were able to give everything a try.
Yeah. Yes, I just had so much fun. So
that's stunning.
yeah.
Really,
and
really cute.
That quick and that easy. So we will die cut it out now.
Okay. And again, that's easy to do with this collection, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Separate die. And again, it's just so easy to just pop over.
I feel like going to go and get the bell from the cafe now and bing it. We're doing a bobometer with Michelle, because we found that's her little go-to phrase. You know, Debbie with what am I like? And Joe with his awesomes is definitely bobbing along over there, bobbing along. Great little expression.
Oh dear. Right, let's just line it up. Put that piece of tape on. I can't help but think of that word now every time I speak.
That's probably my fault. I feel a little bit bad about that, because I keep going on about it, and now, yeah, obviously, it's the word that keeps popping into your head. There's lots of love in this collection, by the way, as well. Roger just saying, I love the flamingo. Patricia saying, those stacked teacups are so nice. Love the unicorn, says Lynn, such a lovely image. My granddaughter, says Evangeline, started school for the first time. Pre-K, I decorated the front of her writing pads with the unicorn stamps and pretty pattern paper, so she was happy. And Kathy's just jumped in saying, wow, great price for this collection. Crazy not to purchase if you can. Yeah, if you haven't yet got this, it is a crazy price today, and you can go for the individuals as well should you wish to do that, but the value for money is in this bundle. Right, where are we up to?
Right, so I've just die cut it out, and it literally fell out again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bob this card together.
Yep.
So our white card, I've made my own 8x8 card base. Black card to mat and layer with, and some more of our pearlescent card. I'm not sure which that one's from. That might be from the Farmhouse or Garden Party. I'm not so sure.
Let's have a look.
The nice blue one.
Keep going, it's fine. Oh, I think that's from the Farmhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Farmhouse is proving very popular, yeah. We've got, just to mention as well, just whilst you're watching Michelle stick this down, we have got a variety of our 12x12 pads, Garden Party, Beautiful, and the Farmhouse available for you, where you will get within the deal a Lisa Buddy bag for 1p. It's the kind of, well, I don't know how it's still going, but don't you worry about that. Just get it in your basket. Bob it in there for
just bob it in.
Just bob it in. for a penny.
Ding, ding.
Yeah, oh, you're dinging me now with the barometer.
Bing, bing. Right, so is that that's not the Farmhouse collection? Is that Garden Party, that paper pad?
That one
paper?
is, yes,
Yeah.
it is, Garden Party.
So then I've got another smaller piece, the pearlescent card from the same pad before, laid onto some black. I'm going to just bob it in the middle. Just like that. Just like that. Right, so what I'm going to do, I like to make big cards, and sometimes with these being small, it's nice to give them a nice big frame. Yeah. So I've cut, so that's 5 by 6.
Yeah.
So all I'm going to do with this is, obviously, not obviously, but I've inked the back side because I'm going to cut it and turn it the wrong way round.
Yeah.
It will make sense when you see what I do.
So I'm slightly distracted over this side of the studio. Basically, did Craig make you a drink a minute ago?
No, I said no.
Oh, you said no. He made me a coffee. Sorry, and it's a lovely coffee, Craig. So he's getting it was lovely, but it was just it's a bit cold. So John's come in asking me for if I wanted a drink. So I've just said I wanted a bit of hot water.
Coffee from the same kettle, and my tea is boiling hot. So
well, yours would be. It is cold, isn't it, John? Yeah. Thank you, John. Thanks.
that's really weird. Yeah. Is it like cold or is it just warm?
It's tepid.
Oh.
Anyway, sorry,
Something
Michelle.
else, Georgina.
It's quite all right. It's
Yeah.
quite all right. So, corner to corner, just measuring maybe a centimetre
Anyone would
and a
think you've got
half
10,000 likes.
or half an inch, but obviously make it same at either side.
Yeah.
And then other corner to corner.
Aye.
We might as well go full Yorkshire now.
I know. Aye. Go to the other corner, and I go to the foot of our stairs. Knock me down with feather.
So what I've done is I've made,
Oh, cool.
and what I'm just going to, I'm going to curl my edges on the side. I don't know if you've seen people, but just to give the paper a bit of bend for what I want to do.
Okay.
So as you can you see how it's?
Oh yes, just sort of curling up a bit.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do now, either use a pencil. I found this little wooden dowel at home. So I'm going to just roll it round.
Yep.
All the way up, and give it, be firm but careful so you don't rip it,
Yep.
but give it a nice good squidge.
Oh, what a great word.
Squidge.
A squidge. What are you using? What have you got? It's just a pencil.
I don't know. I found it in a craft box at home. It's
Did
like-
you?
Yeah.
What are those things that you find and then just put in your gubbins box?
Yes. Yeah. It's just like a piece of wooden doweling.
Yeah.
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 I think that. In fact, when I do it with a pencil, I end up drawing pencil all down the side of my paper.
Yeah, as you're rolling it.
I try to. I'm like a clumsy crafter.
Yeah, I'm liking this effect though.
Yeah.
Not quite. Not. I'm very intrigued with a lot of your demos. By the way, we will recap on the demo that Michelle did a little bit earlier on Wake Up Call. She made a really cute little like a little party watch, and yes, you are going to be our winners today with demo of the day, depending on which one they vote for. But this is really cool.
Normally, I do this with double-sided paper, but if you don't have it like I don't here, you just ink the edges. So I'm just gonna glue this down.
Right.
I was going to say I'm just going to bob this on my card.
Yes, bob it on.
Just bob it on.
Not bobbing along, Georgina. Bob it on. Oh, bed knobs and broomsticks you're thinking of, yeah. Bobbing along on the bottom of the beautiful briny sea. Yeah.
Right, so just glue that down, stick it down. Yeah, it's perfect because this is only 3.5 by 4.5. So if you want to make a really big card with it, I love making big cards. You know, give it a nice frame, a nice centerpiece to show it off. You can glue these down, but if you give them enough of a roll, they will stay out because the paper pad is thick enough that it will stay rolled up if you need it to. You just need to give it a bit of a teasing out there. Some foam pads on the back of this.
It's almost like the teacups are exploding through.
Yeah. Yeah. Just take those off. Well, before I do, what I've done is I cut more of our pearlescent card and then a paper, and I'm just going to, if it fits, bob that. I'm going to bob it. It must be my go-to word. So let's just glue that down.
Lots of love for these teacups coming through as well, by the way. I think a lot of people are agreeing that they're their favourite set from this collection. As I said, you can buy these individually should you want to, but the value for money, well, you can see it on your screen right now. You barely need me just to tell you. Look at the price it should be and look at the platinum price that you're getting this for today. Really, really great value for money is this collection. So that is definitely the way to go. That's so cute, Michelle. I really love that.
It brings your focal point straight into the teacups.
Yeah.
I used one of the sentiments from the same stamp set.
What's that one? A
cup of tea makes everything better.
Absolutely right.
3, I've layered it up 3 because obviously this is so high. I don't want to squash it down too much. Just glue.
That's brilliant.
Looks even better when you get it in the middle.
Yeah. On a wonk's okay.
Pop that down and a couple of gems.
Oh yeah, I'm beginning to get to know you now. I was just about to say if it was going to be a couple of gems or a little bit of ribbon on there as well.
There was a bit of ribbon, but it's hid, so there's not a bit of ribbon now.
Is it always still the rule of 3 with you as far as gems are concerned as well?
No, sometimes
I
will leave 2 like that and I think it looks just as nice.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
But I think it depends what mood I'm in.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then just one there.
Yeah.
And then there you go.
Wow, how good is that? There's lots of love for that little technique there that you did with the paper, the curling back.
Yeah, so simple to do, but you do get a lot of people that look and think, oh, I can't do that. But just cut your corners and Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, Bob's your uncle. They're getting bobbing all over the place tonight. Hey, well, there was a round of applause from Craig Corner over there. Kay just saying, what a great technique. It looks great. Love the look at the frame, says Kathy Lear. Doesn't it look brilliant? It really does add a lot of dimension. Very nice. Patricia Watling saying, oh, I love that sentiment. Yes, a cup of tea or piece of chocolate has a magical effect of making things better. Even better when you get a piece of chocolate and you dunk it in your tea or your coffee. Beautiful. Lovely card, says Evangeline. I will try that technique. Nice to see it. What I've not seen before. And again, really, really achievable. And Samantha Change is saying, those rolled edges remind me of a scroll. Yeah, really cute. Really lovely technique. And again, if you want to get this collection in your life, tonight is the night to do it. It is literally stamping by numbers, as you've seen. It's choosing those colours that you want to use and then just literally following the numbers that you've got on each of the stamps to create the layered effect on the different stamps that you've got within this collection. They all come with beautiful sentiments as well, and of course you've got the die to be able to cut out your image once you have layered it up. Really, really lovely collection for those of you who are perhaps already, quite a long way into your crafting journey, because you'll have lots of ideas of ways to be able to use them. You'll have lots of ideas of little techniques that you can do with these as well, and maybe all of the different colours that you'll want to use. But as we've discussed, again, if you're watching us for the first time tonight, maybe you've been watching with us over the course of the last few days and you're thinking, I want to get my first collection. This is a really, really great first collection to go for, because it is literally as easy as stamping by numbers. You choose the colours that you want to go for and then create these beautiful images, from beautiful birds to wreaths to these lovely teacups, and then this gorgeous, gorgeous unicorn. How could you leave any of these behind? At this price today, don't go for the individuals, go for the full collection, saving 50%, then an extra 10%. Platinum members are paying a redonkulous £40 or $32 today, which I just think is phenomenal. Right, very quickly, let's move on. I've just seen it is 1:30, and we need to show you some of the pads that we've got on the show, because again, these are redonkulous deals. Michelle has been using a lot of the Farmhouse collection on this show. We've got the 12x12 paper pad and the 12x12 textured cardstock as well. So within this collection, 42 sheets, and if I quickly flick you through here, you have got some really, really gorgeous designs, beautiful, bright, bold colours, some lovely frames in there as well. So if you're into your scrapbooking, there's plenty to choose from within this. But what I love again is that you have got florals, you've got beautiful block patterns in there as well. You've got your ginghams, you've got your farmyard animals, of course, in there too. Just so much to love about this collection, and the color palette as well. It's really bright, it's really fun, and really focal on that farmyard. Now, as well as getting all of those beautiful papers within that paper pad, 42 sheets, we're going to give you 30 sheets of your textured cardstock as well. Again, 12x12, and look at the gorgeous color palette that you've got here. And a lot of you will notice we don't just throw these paper pads in with the pattern paper pads and go, oh, the colors might work, they might not. The color palette that you've got here is absolutely bob on for the patterns that you've got within your pattern paper pad. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, hang on a minute, how could this get any better, this deal? We're going to throw in your Lisa Buddy Bag for a penny. This is one of those deals that got left over from the In for a Penny, In for a Pound event. And as you can see, the reason why we've done this, of course, is that the pads will perfectly go into your Lisa Buddy Bag, so you can transport these. And as you can see, I mean, I've got 2 in there. There's tons of room, well, not tons, but you can definitely squeeze another 2 in, probably 3. So if you are wanting to transport your pads around, if you are wanting to kind of get everything sorted, absolutely perfect for that. That comes with this collection for a penny, $23.75 or $29.46 if you're a platinum member. Now, I'm taking those out of there because we've also got a deal on the garden party, and it's same again here. I think it's a question of stocking up on these if you've already got the collections. If you love our paper pads as well, no doubt you will be jumping in and grabbing these at this deal, because again, this is the pattern that you just saw a few moments ago Michelle using. The garden party is stunning. Think beautiful spotty dots, think lovely florals, think beautiful butterflies as well. And of course, with this collection, we're going to give you the pattern paper pad, single-sided this time, but you will get your luxury pearlescent card pad included in there too. And on top of that, same as the last deal, we're going to be giving you the Lisa Buddy Bag in this collection for a penny as well. Yours will come with a full piece there, don't worry about that. But look again, gorgeous. Your luxury pearl pad, 24 sheets in there, and again, all of the colours that you've got corresponding beautifully to the patterns and designs that you've got within that pattern pad. Those come with that for 1p, and once again, perfect partner to be able to transport those around. £20.15 or $26.58 if you are platinum. And last but by no means least, the beautiful collection. We had this collection on Monday, I want to say, and it is still uber popular. 48 sheets in here. And again, do you know what we've brought to you tonight? I think some really, really different collections, and we were chatting about this back on Monday, being, do you know what, one of those collections that is just so standout, so very different. The paper pad, the pattern paper pad is absolutely exquisite. So much snippability in here. And the thing is, you are just not going to know where to start with this, because front and back, the papers are absolutely gorgeous. Again, you know, using these sparingly, you've got, you know, potentially 4 cards right there, haven't you? Snippability comes with all of the detail that you've got in there too, and just a lovely, lovely colour palette. Once again, we're throwing into this deal not just that beautiful pattern paper pad, 48 sheets. We're going to give you Your beautiful pearlescent paper pad as well. 24 sheets here, and again, all of those beautiful colours that will correspond with the bees, that will correspond with those honey pots, that will correspond with all of those pattern papers that you've got within that collection. That is yours for £20.15 or £28.74. That is yours for a penny within the deal as well. What a buy tonight. However, there is more to show you. I must not dwell. I must move on to the outline markers. These are flying out of the door. We launched these officially 5 hours ago on launch day, 5 hours ago. And a lot of you were going, hang on a minute, what's going on here? How do these work? It's magic. Look, it says on there, it's magic. Basically, you're going to get 6 of your dazzling bright outline markers. And what this allows you to do is create a beautiful, I'll show you Leanne's card from earlier on, a beautiful metallic finish, but with the different 6 pens that you've got in here, they each give you a different outline, a really sort of vivid colour that you've got with the outline. It's not a case of having to apply these a couple of times. It's literally one application gives you that sheen and gives you that gorgeous outline as well. I think that card, this is Leanne's doodle from earlier on, really does bring that to the fore. You're going to be getting these because you're going to be wanting to doodle with them. You're going to be getting these because you're wanting to colour. You're going to be wanting to letter with these, embellish with these, use these for your gift tags, use these to write your Christmas cards this year as well. It is such a fun set. You'll be grabbing a set of these just because you absolutely love them. You'll probably be getting another set as well. This is some more of Leanne's doodling some earlier. You'll be getting these as well for the kids because you know how much the kids will be loving these. You might actually just want to get these now for yourself and then think about with Christmas. I don't mind saying it because Johnny was talking about it on Monday. Christmas not too far away. What did he say, about 130 sleeps to go? Great little stocking filler. Great little stocking filler for the kids as well. They will absolutely love them. So treat yourself today and grab a second set for the kids or for the grandkids, and they will absolutely love you for it as well. What I will say though, we did have a huge amount of stock, but these have flown out of the door. We are well over half of the stock gone. I'm not surprised for that price today. £9.59 or $11.96. Right. Few more comments and then we will move on. Lots of love coming in for that last card. Do you know what people were loving? The scroll effect that you did, the rolled edges. Samantha just saying they remind me of a scroll, very subtle and pretty, Michelle says Pammy. Samantha says that card looked like it should be in a shadow box, and I need to buy some more TT products to hold all my recent CC purchases, says Yolanda. Yes, grab those deals today, grab those paper pads because you get that Lisa Buddy bag for free, and keep those comments coming. Loads of you saying about the markers. Kay says, oh, I want/need those markers, outlines and sparkles in one marker. Wow, get them now, Kate, do not delay because I cannot guarantee how long they will be here for. Right, let's go back to the character gift tag stamp and die collection. You guys have been absolutely loving this, and we're going to try and get this demo in, and then we're going to get you to vote for your demo of the show. We'll recap the demo of the day as well, and for those of you who are watching, we'll then be able to show you that little watch that Michelle made earlier on too. So, which of the characters are you going to use?
We're going to go wild.
Oh, brilliant!
The lovely
Giraffe.
Yeah.
Yeah, cute.
Very cute, this one. Very cute. Right, so let's get stamping platforming. Get it stamped. This is one that I can stamp both and cut out the same way. Earlier when I was saying some of them, the die cut needs to be reversed.
Yeah.
It doesn't on this one. It's the same way, stamped front or back, which is perfect. So we'll bob those on there.
What's been your favourite collection to use this evening?
The Chinoiserie.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it properly.
That's how I say it.
Oh, okay.
Chinoiserie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say anything posh.
Oh, you just did?
Except for that.
It's not Chinoiserie, is it? It's Chinoiserie. Chinoiserie. That is still available on the show for you tonight, by the way. Why so that particular collection?
It's it's so different. The colours
Yeah.
are so. I don't know the word for it, but the colours are just.
They're quite indulgent, aren't they?
Yes, that's the word. Absolutely. And they're just, I just love using those colours.
Yeah.
And it's like the blue and the yellow together, you would not necessarily think they would go together, but they're just so bright. And I'm normally all about the pastels.
Yeah.
And
Oh, are you?
yeah, I love pastel colours. I like pink and blue together. So it's a nice change for me.
Yeah. And it's been like, it has been like a show really of complete contrast, hasn't it? Because you go from that Chinoiserie collection to something like this cute character collection,
Yes.
which is sort of almost opposite ends of the scale and lovely for all different reasons, isn't it?
Absolutely. And I must admit, you know, now we're talking about this one, I love this one just as much.
Yeah.
It's so hard to decide.
I think a lot of it depends what mood you're in, I suppose, really,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah. I'll pop that through there.
Lots of chat about the pads coming through that I just showed you a few moments ago. Grab those whilst they're available. Evangeline saying, great idea, Ben, on the markers as stocking stuffers. Yep, absolutely. And Lena on Facebook, hi Lena, saying, first time that I've seen these demoed, looks cute, that giraffe. He absolutely is. And I love the fact in our little cutesy collections, you know, we don't always sort of stick with the usual sort of animals and cuties that you'd expect to find, you know, things like your dogs and your cats. We do push it out just a little bit. We stick our neck out, and see what I did there, because it's a giraffe. We stick our neck out and we go with, you know, some different animals. Who's your favourite in this collection? Did you say which animal? Did you say it was?
I don't know.
Didn't you say there was one with a cute bottom, or have they all got?
Yeah. But this giraffe has got the most fabulous bottom.
Let's have a look at his little bottom. Oh yeah, it's
Look
just,
at that.
yeah, that's a cute little giraffe bottom.
Yeah.
There's a sentence I thought I'd never say.
Saying nothing.
Oh dear. They're incredible creatures, aren't they, giraffes?
They're the strange. I mean, people don't believe unicorns exist, but people believe that, you know, a giraffe, like
I
a
know.
horse with a 3 metre long neck, exists. Maybe a bit of an exaggeration there.
Is that what it is? A horse with a long neck?
Sort of, with like weird ears.
Oh, yeah, they've got little. What is that? Little antlers, aren't they? Little.
They're very odd looking.
Yeah. Little horns, are they? Can you Google that? I don't actually know. Little horns. Why do they have those? Need to, Georgine. Oh, what are they called? Ossicones. What have they got those for? Do we know? Oh, carry on.
No, it's quite all right. So we've got tan blend, ice blue blend, and gold yellow blend
Yeah.
that we're going to use for this lovely little. We're going to call him a unicorn then. Giraffe.
Definitely not a unicorn. Horse with a long neck.
So I'm going to use the tan one to do his little spots.
Oh, Brent's watching this evening
Oh, fabulous.
on YouTube. Brent says, Michelle, you are doing a wonderful job.
Oh,
Bob that down and stick some gems on.
did you?
That's what he said. Bob it down, stick some gems on. Love it. Bob it right down.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm not going to live that one down now.
Well, that's your thing now. That's your little calling card,
Yeah.
and I love it. You got to have a little catchphrase, I think.
Yeah.
You got to have a little thing that people remember you for.
Yeah, one that comes naturally.
Absolutely right. Yeah. You
that's
should never
so
force
good.
it. You should never force it. So you're using your
Yeah.
tri-blends again
So
here.
these are the tri-blends. I've
Yeah.
gone in and just coloured the whole thing with the lightest. And I'm just going to edge it with the darkest bit.
Okay.
Because they're just little spots on him or
Yeah.
her. It works just as nice to do it this way. You don't need to do the 3 blend out. If that's how you say it.
Yeah.
A 3 blend out.
3 blend. Yes. Easy for me to say. We do have the tri-blends on the show for you as well. If you want to jump in and grab a selection.
I'm just going to colour back over with the lightest one just to blend that in better.
Uh-huh.
And then I use my gold yellow one for his lovely squishy body.
Joanne says, what? Unicorns aren't real. No, I think the point that Michelle was making is that some people don't believe that unicorns are real. Obviously, we believe, right, guys?
Absolutely.
Right.
Yep.
But what I think the point she was making is some people don't believe that they're real, but people believe that giraffes are real, you know? So I think that's the thing. I've seen unicorns. I've been to unicorn parties. I have. Been to unicorn parties where you get to groom your own unicorn and plait their, not plait their hair, plait their mane. Stuff. Good fun. Not on my own, obviously. I was obviously there with my daughter. I just didn't randomly pitch up, you know, that would have been a bit weird, wouldn't it? Unicorn party for one, please. Oh dear.
There's been stranger things.
Those Aussie cones as well, by the way, we've discovered are for they're for protection. And when giraffes have a bit of a, you know, they're given a bit of a fight doing that.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
So I'm going to edge this with the ice blue one. Normally edge things with one of the shades of grey, but I just thought this little giraffe needs to stand out a little bit more.
They're not the best weapons in the world, are they? When you, like, because Caroline just said male giraffes use their horns to sometimes fight with other males, but you know when you think of like stags have like those massive, like big antlers, and then the giraffe's got the little Aussie cones. You thought that, I don't know, not the best weapon in the world. And Rachel says, oh no, not unicorn parties again. Yeah, we will not start talking about unicorn parties. That was a while ago.
So there's the back of my little giraffe.
Yep.
Ready. And then the front bit. Well, you don't want to see me colouring it all.
Fab.
And then what we will do is we will bob this little gift bag together.
Ding.
So let's stick this together.
Can you just recap for Teresa what colours you were using on the giraffe?
Yeah, so I used the gold yellow blend
Yep.
and the tan blend.
Brilliant. And lots of lovely comments coming in as well. Do feel free to let us know how much you've loved Michelle today. Susie T is saying, awesome job today, Michelle. It was so nice watching and learning from you. Hope you will come back and do more demos. And Michelle says, hi all, brilliant demos and banter. Just ordered the character gift tags, layerable stamps and Chinoiserie temple stamp for my wife Shirley. Thanks for all your brilliant ideas. Well, Michael, that's absolutely brilliant. I think you win husband of the day for that purchase.
Definitely. We like an enabling husband.
That's it. And from what I've learnt briefly about yours, you have one of those as well.
I do.
Yes. Are you back down your way tomorrow?
Yes, going home tomorrow.
Have the family, I know, your husband watched earlier, didn't he? I think
He's watching again.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd think he'd get enough of me, wouldn't you?
Well.
Glad to see me go.
Do you know if any of your kids are watching?
I know my daughter watched a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law's watching, my sister's watching.
Oh, brilliant.
No, I know. I said to my husband, I'm not telling anyone because I don't want them all to watch and make me even more nervous. Mm. But he told them all secretly and they've all messaged me today and said, I watched, you were great.
Ah, that's lovely.
So, yeah.
That is so sweet. It's nice when you get your family watching.
Yeah.
Mine used to.
I do have an incredibly supportive family.
Yeah.
Very blessed and very lucky.
Yeah.
So a bit of string to tie this round. Have him hanging off.
Fantastic. Genuinely, I've absolutely loved this show tonight and seeing all your demos earlier on as well. I think you've done a brilliant job. It's been bob on today, Michelle. Absolutely bob on. Yeah. I think it's going to be hard to choose the demo of the show, let alone the demo of the day. This is brilliant.
So hang them there and then a bow.
Of course.
Of course. Let's just get him in position. Bob that bow there. Bob that bow. I can't help it. And then a little gift bag. And a
That's
little-
fab. Oh, just shovel it over a bit. Other way. There we go. There we go.
Remove that.
There we go. Move the glue bottle. There we are. Superb. Superb. There we go. Fantastic. We will get. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll recap on this deal. Whilst I'm doing that, Michelle, do you want to get your demos all lined up that you've done, and then we can get people ready to vote on those in just a few moments' time. For Holidays Designs on YouTube, just saying Michelle has done a lovely job today. Absolutely, I agree. Here to that. Michael Nugent on Facebook saying, thank you, Ben. Happy wife, happy life is my motto. It's a good one to live by, Michael. It is a good one to live by. I know that. I know that. Right, let's just quickly go through this deal. It is fantastic. You're basically going to get 8 different characters within this collection. You buy 6, you get 2 free. And it is, I believe, that a few people are having problems with this earlier on, but it is half price shipping on this collection. So another reason to jump in and buy it. But 32 elements in total. And again, from all the demos that you've seen this evening with our Michelle, you can see how versatile this collection is. If you're using these for tags, obviously, brilliant. The fact that you've got that die there allowing you to create the length of tag that you want makes these even more versatile. But for things like adding these as little bookmarks, using the characters, you know, just on the front of cards, using them for little pop-up boxes, using them for your little over the edge and peekaboos. They are so super versatile for all of that. You will think of plenty of ways to use these. But again, I just look at these and think to myself, if you are wanting to inspire the little ones in your life, whether it's the kids, whether it's the grandkids, if you're wanting a collection that they can craft along with you with, then I think this is great. Do you know what? As much as we love the chinoiserie, I would think, you know, if you've got little ones particularly, they're going to come more to a collection like this, aren't they, as opposed to something like that. But that's great again, though, because, you know, you've got all of these different collections, collections that you can just enjoy, and then collections that you can share with the rest of the family as well. So many great characters in this collection. There's our little unicorn who we saw earlier on, Follow Your Dreams. All of them come with the stamps, don't forget, and the die to be able to cut them out, and a whole selection of sentiments too. That one there is your little mousey. It's the little things. Then you got your dog, who is Top Dog. Yappy Birthday. Of course, it's Yappy Birthday, and you're the top dog. And then we've got the little cat there as well, who is super cute. You are perfect. And as I said, the way that works out, it's like you're buying the 6 that I've just shown you there, and you're getting the cat and the dog for free within the collection. It's almost £48 worth, or $64. You pay just £28.75 today, or $38.16 if you are a platinum member. Right, I can see that Michelle has lined up a demo. So what we'll do, Michelle, so from the first one that you made, we'll start at 1, obviously number through them. Just recap on the cards and projects you've made, number them up for us.
Okay, so this was number 1. This was the Chinoiserie collection with the temple stamp and the frame cut out at the, I can't think of the name of the frame, sorry.
I think it's just the chinoiserie frame, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Then number 2, the little bob on and off, tag one. Then there's the layering stamp and die teacups. And then we've got the little gift bag with the squishy giraffe.
So get voting then. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 4.
Yes, 4.
Definitely 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. You've got literally a couple of minutes to get voting on that, and then we will get you to vote for your demo of the day as well on Facebook and on YouTube. Get cracking. Michelle, such a great designer, says Kay. Easy to listen to and follow along. Thanks for doing the show. Hope you come back often. Love these character tags, says Beth. I made some for my great nephews to colour here at the beach. Right, let's just quickly recap before we go on some of the deals that you have loved over the course of this show. The layering stamp and die collection, Brilliant. Literally stamping by numbers with this collection here. You've got the 3 different stamps, actually sometimes 4 in these. Choose the colours that you want, layer them up, and then you've created some really, really super projects. And then you've got some beautiful stamps to be able to cut those out as well. Things like in here, I shall whip through these fairly swiftly, but you've got your beautiful, majestic butterfly, this gorgeous, gorgeous, fabulous flamingo. You've got your birds of love. This wreath I absolutely love, which is your spring wreath. That can be a wreath for any time of the year, really. That one there are your floral teacups, which we saw the demo of a little bit earlier on. And then we've got your gorgeous magical unicorn. That's a stunning deal. Look at it. It's, well, better than a half price deal. £40 or $32 if you're a platinum member. One to whack in your basket tonight. Let's just see some of the finished samples that Michelle's got with this collection. Take us through some of these, Michelle.
So my favourite, until we get to the next one, the cups, then the flamingos, loving the colours.
Yeah.
And then nice and blingy and sparkly.
Yeah, gorgeous.
The butterfly, layering butterfly. And then the beautiful, beautiful birds.
Fantastic. That is your layering stamp and die collection. Just by the way, before I move on to show you more, I've got a result for the demo of the show. So should we do that now and then we can get the demo of the day going? What do you think about that? Yeah, cool. All right, so the demo of the show is number 3.
This one.
Yeah, that was number 3, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, I'm not surprised. There were so many comments about that little the scroll technique, which they absolutely loved. So the demo of the day is going to be Michelle versus Michelle. Now, if you missed this earlier on, this was the demo that Michelle did. If I just show this and you just quickly talk over my picture here. This is a little watch, isn't it?
It is. I thought just the fairy, perfect for little girls or little boys. Parties to put in the gift bags.
Yeah.
Put a few Smarties.
Love
or
that.
Little Skittles in there. Just a different way to gift the little gifts that we all get at the end of the parties, and the kids love wearing them. It does go on and stay on and.
Yeah. Probably not around my big wrist.
Maybe not.
So that is number 1. Really, really cool, different idea, right? And then number 2 is the one that you've just voted for, which is with Michelle there. Again, really, really cool, different idea. Love that. Love, love, love the demos. Love the ideas. Which one are you voting for? The watch or the teacups? 1 or 2. You've got about 2 minutes to get your vote in on that. I wouldn't like to call it because they're both as brilliant as each other. Right, very quickly, the Chinoiserie collection. I will fly through the board that you're going to get here. So this is a selection from the collection which you guys loved initially. Within this collection you're going to get your gorgeous embossing folder. On top of that you're going to get all of the beautiful sentiments as well. The 3D toppers. You've got your Oriental lanterns in here. That's a stamp and die collection. Again, with that, you have got the split die. So again, you can cut out the image as a whole, or you can plonk it left or right. It's entirely up to you. More stamp and dies in the Peony Wreath collection. Then you've got your beautiful bird stamps. On top of that, you've got the Chinoiserie frame die. That's the one that Michelle used to create the card a little bit earlier on, and she combined it with the Chinoiserie temple stamps, which are also in that collection. £40 or $48.80 if you're platinum. We'll have a quick look at some cards from this collection. Michelle, take us through those.
So there is this one with the gorgeous, it's a pink and green, like it goes perfectly together, the gorgeous birds. Then there's the Chinoiserie temple.
Yep.
That Chinoiserie frame there.
Uh-huh.
Different colours,
Absolutely
totally different
gorgeous.
effect.
Yeah, I love that fan.
And again, the same, the temple, but
Brilliant.
again, looks totally different.
Mm-hmm.
And then that lovely wreath.
Yeah. Lovely. Well, listen, we need to wrap up, and I do have a result for the demo of the day. Thank you to lovely Rachel, who's been keeping me in check over the course of the last couple of hours, and she's given us the result. It was very close. What do you think's won, the watch or the teacups?
The teacups.
That is the right answer. It was very close, but by a nose. The teacups have done it. Such a lovely, lovely card is that. And that one will be going up onto our Crafty Walk of Fame. Could be voted as the demo of the week. How have you enjoyed it today? We've only got a minute left. I can't believe the time's gone. Have you loved it?
I've absolutely loved it. It's flown, but it's been the most fun that I've had. It really has. And you've been fabulous.
Oh, well, thank you. You have as well. I've really, really enjoyed getting to know you. And we've had a good old laugh. And I've been really impressed with all of the inspiration you brought to us. Craig, final word from you about loving Michelle. And you can tell us what's coming up tomorrow as well.
I will do indeed. Absolutely. Just to reiterate what you just said as well, Michelle, you've been absolutely fantastic. I've had a blast now. I've been able to sit here nice and comfy, reading your comments, cup of tea, and just been watching Michelle. So you've been absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I'm going to be back tomorrow myself, and Joe Ben's off for a couple of days. Joe's going to be taking over. We've got Wake Up Call. We've got the Big Sarah signature. 'Twas the night before Christmas craft along tomorrow, and then it's Thursday. Do I need to say any more other than cartload? So it's going to be jam-packed. It's me and Joe all day tomorrow.
Oh, brilliant. Been lovely to be with our Craig today. Michelle's been fab. Thank you to Jake. Thank you to the Georges as well. I'm off until next Tuesday. I'm moving next week. It's going to be a busy one. Tuesday through Thursday. See you all very soon. Bye for now.